Are gasoline vehicles being made dinosaurs through no fault of their own? This is an article from the UK, but a lot of these laws are filtering out to the United States. The headline is a little bit confusing. Traditional car rationing draws closer. What does that even mean? Well, a key part of the transition in the UK been a prohibition on the sale of new internal combustion engine cars in 2035. And this is something which many U.S. states are also putting in place in this country, where they're not going to sell gasoline vehicles. The way they're doing it in the United States is they're saying that gasoline vehicles can only be a certain percentage of the overall sales. So let's say, for example, that they say gasoline vehicles have to be 50%, no more, of all sales. Well, what happens if nobody's buying enough EVs to match 50-50 with gasoline vehicles? Let's say they sell 100 EVs, but people want to buy 200 gasoline vehicles. Well, what they have to do is they have to only sell 100 gasoline vehicles and tell the other people go away. It's rationing. You can't sell the vehicles if it's going to be more than what was sold in EVs. It's going to force you to either buy an EV or don't buy a vehicle. The factories are going to have a hard time with this because they won't know in advance how many of each type of vehicle to build because they don't know what people are going to buy. So be aware that in some states it's 2030, 2032. There is going to be some pressure on the sale of new gasoline vehicles. It may seem like a long ways away, but we're already halfway through 2024. That's 5 or 6 years away. We're going to start seeing some of this filter into the market. The vehicle you have right now might be 5 or 6 years old. So your next vehicle might be purchased during a time when there's rationing on the availability of gasoline vehicles that might force you to look harder at an EV. Look, by then EVs might be great. They might have 800-mile range, charge them anywhere in 5 minutes, just like a gas car. I don't know. But that's where it's going. And it's important to keep an eye on what the technology is so you know what your options will be and what your lifestyle will be around your car 5 or 6 years from now.